Hi, I'd like to welcome you out to another one of Custom Digital Design's Helpful Hints videos. And today we're going to be looking at a Coastal Gun Inc. Extreme Duty Suppressor. It's a 5.56 millimeter suppressor, and this one has the flash hider mount attachment, which is pretty neat because it goes on any rifle that has a standard A2 flash hider, and it attaches without tools and without having a special flash hider. So you just slide it up, slide it off. Pretty easy. In order to take this apart, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the back end here where the flash hider goes in. The overall suppressor is just a hair over 8.5 inches long, but because it fits over the flash hider, you're actually only adding about 6.5 inches to the overall length of the weapon when it's installed. Now, to keep this from flopping around while we're disassembling, I'm just going to tighten that back up. Now, in order to take the suppressor apart, you will need an adjustable spanner, which we will soon have available for sale on the website. But this goes into these two holes, and then you're able to unscrew it. Once you start it, you can go ahead and take it off by hand. Now, if this suppressor had been on here for a while and had been fired quite a bit, you'd probably want to soak it overnight in WD-40 or Croil or some other penetrating type lubricant in order to loosen the powder fouling and make it easier to get it to come apart. This unit is nice and new, so it's going to be fairly simple to take care of. So after removing the end cap, we start taking the baffles out. Now you notice that the wide end of the baffle goes to the exit end of the suppressor, and the short end goes towards the muzzle of the weapon. We're going to just take these out. And these are nice and new and oiled, so they're coming out very easily. And the last thing that comes out is the spacer. Notice we've got everything out. We have the 5 baffles and the spacer. Now, if you were going to do a thorough cleaning on this, you would also try to go ahead and unscrew the fast attach unit here, but since we aren't going to do that right now in the interest of time, we'll just go ahead and assume we've done that, and we've now got everything cleaned, and we're going to reassemble. Now, one of the first things to notice is that you'll notice there's a step inside the spacer. That step, the narrow portion, needs to go towards the muzzle of the weapon. Okay, if it doesn't, you're going to find out if you put it in and you end up and you've got the last baffle kind of sitting right here and no way to put on the threaded end cap, you've put in the spacer backwards. So we drop in that, and now we're going to go ahead and put these in. Now also, notice that we have the slots which are cut into the suppressor baffles. These should not be lined up. They should be aligned basically somewhat randomly because that increases the amount of turbulence that's within the suppressor, and therefore thereby increasing the effectiveness of the suppressor and its sound suppression. So just start out with these in any random order. I'm putting this right down towards the top. And put that one in. If you need to, you can use a wooden dowel to push them in or